Thanks to airplanes and other technology, the world we live in has become smaller and smaller. It's become much easier and cheaper for a person to go from one end of the earth to another. Every year, the number of passengers that fly through the sky consistently increases. There are so many people traveling abroad, one could almost say that it is becoming trendy. According to statistic polls, during 8 a.m. Central European Time, 6,000 airplanes are airborne. This means that at any given time, you could randomly look up into the sky and there will be around 400,000 people flying through the clouds to reach their destination. Even though everyone travels, the trips themselves can hold very different meanings depending on the person traveling. People have different reasons to travel. They have different purposes. Traveling can also vary depending on who you're with, who you meet on your travels, and what you want out of your travels. Different people learn different things on their journeys, and they achieve different goals. I then headed to Sri Lanka and met a man named Simon who was traveling alone. Being the skier he was, as one would expect, he loved other sports as well. His journey was based on around doing lots of other different types of activities. So he surfed, and sometimes he would go diving, but then he would always go back to surf again. But his surfing actually wasn't always that great.
Find a good spot and spend some days surfing. Plus I'm quite bad at surfing, so it allows me to get better, which is good.
I was about to say that, like, I could see that you guys were struggling a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell that this way. When I manage to stand on the board for more than 5 seconds, you get this feeling of riding, which is the same with skiing. It's struggle to go up the mountain, but when you're going down, it's just like you forgot everything else. It can be exhausting. When you manage to catch the wave or once you're up the mountain, it's just pure fun.
On his journey, he met another solo traveler named Claudio, and because they both love sports, they started traveling together.
Yeah, I travel a bit with my friend. Sport to travel, so it's only short travels like that.
Claudius is very childish. He's like making jokes right behind.
It's Claudio. Yeah, he's jealous, I guess.
I will fuck up your interview. Oh, moment, I want to hear this bullshit.
Yeah.
No, people, even if they want to travel alone, they don't travel alone. Because I think it's impossible and sad stay alone all the time.
Hey you, smile to the camera. He doesn't give two shits.
Then what is your reason for traveling alone?
Even if I left Italy alone, here I wasn't alone. I could meet somebody. So you can't travel totally, you can't pretend to stay alone all the time. Because it's really sad.
Come there. Choose my GoPro. Yay, Claudio. And finding yourself is a good idea, but you can do it in your garden.
You can do for some days. I think that I'm not able to stay a lot of time alone. I will turn really sad.
Show me.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Where's the guys? There's 140, we don't have much.
Simon is an amateur skier. He started skiing when he was quite young. He's actually a lawyer, But the older he got, the more time he would spend skiing.
Yeah.
So much so that he wanted to change his profession to match his passion. He then started to learn how to shoot professional videos to film skiers.
By little, I learned how to make videos and take videos. I want to do some editing about that when I go back. Then we'll see how it goes, but I still have to work a lot on it because my editing skills are not what they should be. So it will take time, but maybe I can start something with that, like a video maker, filmmaker. I'm trying to make a living of what I love, meaning skiing, traveling, and video making mainly.
The hostel I was staying at had an amazing atmosphere. It had a nice view and a hip vibe. There were so many backpackers that someone even described them as buffet of travelers, which was the perfect environment for me to meet new people.
I went to his shop where you worked at the time. I knew like you were the one for me. So I don't know, maybe I can show you the results. It's got Alex's signature in red. And then we started seeing each other and we were really like in love very quickly, I think.
And then it got really close. It was like 1 month before we were gonna move. We're like, oh, we got loads of money. We don't have to pay rent. We could travel.
They were a tattoo couple. Alex was the tattoo artist while Matti was the tattoo fanatic. Matti was very supportive to Alex's tattoo work.
So this leg is dedicated for Alex's leg.
It's my leg.
It's his leg.
Most of Mathilde's right leg is like collection from different tattoo conventions we went to.
Yeah, so it's quite an adventure leg. And this one, I want Alex to be able to kind of experiment a little bit more for stuff that he really wants to try. Or
tattoos were a huge part of their traveling experience. Alex was doing a lot of tattoo work while traveling.
But you like the sake with the coral and like some tropical fish, yeah?
It's an amazing place to get a tattoo though.
Yeah.
you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this kind of
thing.
Yeah. Are you okay?
What about you? Are you okay?
Duck?
Duck? It's not a duck.
Duck?
Duck?
Turtle.
Sometimes he would trade tattoos with other tattoo artists, and if someone asked him for a tattoo, he was always willing to do them.
I got invited to work in Tomorrowland Festival, and it was like boom, 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 just tattoo one after the other.
Between around 9 tattoos every day.
Yeah.
From 12 till 9.
So it's like traveling. Like how is it like traveling as a tattooer then?
It's amazing. It's really good. It's easy to find work here and there, and helps with the money, of course. And it's also a really nice way to meet other travelers. You know, if you're tattooing someone for 2 hours, for example, get to know people quite well. I'm in such a lucky position.
Tattoos usually take a long time to complete, so I asked Matti if she really was okay with waiting for such a long time every time her boyfriend would tattoo people.
sometimes I just enjoy watching Alex work, really. So it's really enjoyable to watch the piece become something. So sometimes I just sit and watch and enjoy the show. Other times I will
Help
go
to
and
set up as well.
yeah, I set up so I can help just in the cleaning, the setting up, feel like I'm part of the thing. Other times I will just do my own thing, so I can go for a walk, or I can go and read, or I can go for a nap, or anything like that. Sometimes I find that people will speak to me in order to get to Alex. So maybe there's something about, because you're the tattoo artist, it's like you have maybe kind of a bubble around you of, "Ooh, I'm not sure I can speak to him straight away." Yeah.
That's funny.
And so I feel like maybe I'm the gateway to Alex sometimes. It's quite nice.
You're my manager.
Yeah. And I like to get them, "Come on, yeah, go and do it, come on."
A lot of couples who travel together don't like to be bothered and usually want to spend more time with each other, enjoying their privacy. But Mati and Alex were very social and enjoyed hanging out with others.
One thing that would be amazing would be to combine the kind of hospitality with the tattooing. So seeing how well it works here to have this beautiful environment, lots of backpackers come and go, and the tattooing together, that works really well.
Yeah.
And the team here, the people who work here, have been so welcoming, so helpful. It's kind of, if you wanted to start a hostel, that's how I would like it to be.
Yeah.
And maybe
for sure.
something for the future could be to have a place.
Yeah, it would be super cool to have like the situation where we could get to meet so many interesting people this way.
For me, I would much rather spend money on traveling rather than expensive restaurants back home, for example. It's an experience that I keep in my heart for longer.
When I was younger, I was
Yeah.
more like focused on having nice things
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff, and now
Me
that's like, it doesn't matter as much anymore. It's more important.
What makes you change?
I only traveled for the first time like properly 2 years ago, and it opens your eyes to like there's so many generous people everywhere.
For me, it's different because my parents gave me a lot of opportunity to travel when I was younger. I was very lucky in that way, and it's really given me like the travel bug kind of thing. It's nice to see how similar everybody is. No matter where you go in the world, people always want the same thing. They want to be happy, they want to have nice food, they want to joke with you.
Hello guys, can you give me a ride? Is it okay? Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is video, but just like, hi! South Korea!
Presa and Krashali are friends. Tuti is Presa's sister, and Hassan is Krashali's brother. They've all been friends since kindergarten. They invited me to their place, and I stayed there for several nights.
Hi, dog.
There is a saying like that. Many years ago, one lady jumped down and she dead. People think her soul is there.
They showed me their secret waterfall they used to hang out at.
Where Nana?
That's the need for tag. Okay.
So do you guys like traveling?
Yes, we love traveling.
You love
A lot. Yes.
So why do you like traveling? Like, have you ever been somewhere?
We are 23 and we have never been to foreign country before. We have been lot of places in Sri Lanka.
So, like, where were you been then? This is test video, so don't need to be like test video.
I have been to Colombo.
Traveling makes us independent, and we have the experience of traveling. Yes.
We can't compare our experience and that freedom, mental freedom for the money. The most important thing is mental freedom.
Life for women in Sri Lanka isn't that great. Because I was staying at their house as a special guest, the girls were allowed to go outside with me, but then parents usually don't even want their daughters to go into town by themselves. This is why boys in Sri Lanka are generally quite outgoing and talkative, while most girls are shy and quiet.
Our parents are not allowed to go alone. Guys can go anywhere, but
there are many barriers to the girls. We like very much, not only traveling, lot of things we like to do, but we have no freedom. After marriage, we can go with our partner. If not, we have to go with our parents.
Open-minded parents
Allow their children.
Yes, allow their children to go. But our parents are not like that.
Is it okay? I think your mom is really open-minded because she said like it's okay for you to travel with your friends if it's not alone.
Now she's okay, but after that, we know what happened. She'll act as a dinosaur.
I was 23 years old when I was first travel. I went to Thailand with 1 million won with very small budget, and it was my first time traveling alone. So it was actually when I was in the airport, I was pretty scared because I don't even travel alone in Korea.
Say something positive.
Bye.
Oh shit.
I wanted to do it because I thought if I do this, then I can be more independent, more being stronger. When you are traveling alone, like there are lots of people who are traveling alone, so I could meet more people from all around the world, and they gave me a lot of inspirations, and the way they are living was very like diverse. The second thing that I learned there was photography. But I was taking pictures just for fun. When I came back editing, I found that it turned out better than I thought. So I thought I wanted to take more photos, wanted to go more places, and wanted to make better progress. So that made my travel more meaningful. Yeah, so that was the start point. That was the gateway of the traveling. Because I traveled quite a lot. My mom asked me, why do I have to travel that much and why am I traveling alone? Because I was doing that all the time alone. And my mom worried me a lot because I'm a girl and she doesn't want me to be in danger. Of course I do have reasons. I want to take more photos, and like when I'm traveling, I find myself I'm being more brave and I can be more independent. I feel like I'm getting stronger. That was my reason. But you know, that reason wasn't enough to persuade my mom. I couldn't really say something to make her understand. Maybe I can ask people why do they travel, and they might have some reasons, and maybe they can find the reason they are traveling, make my mom understand. That was the main reason that I started this project. Even though I was expecting people might have reasons, I was surprised how different people's reasons can be. A lot of people who said they didn't have a reasons to travel actually became aware of their reasons the more we talked about it. It was in their subconscious. But still, some of them saying they have no reasons. There's no reason for travel. They are just traveling because they like it. Just traveling because others do. But then while they travel, I could see that they are finding their reasons while they are traveling. A lot of people travel. Especially in Korea, it became more trendy. A lot of people leave. But then I think a lot of people just travel because they want to chill in a fancy restaurants and nice hotels. It's also a good way to take a rest and having nice time. But I think it's such a waste if you go all the way to another country and only go to touristic areas, because that means you're missing opportunity to experience so much of another culture. That experiences will make you open your mind and you'll grow up. So you'll find yourself, you become a better version of yourself. This is the reason why I travel, and this is also the reason why people travel. They have different stories, they have their own reasons, different reasons, but at the same time we all have same reasons. We want to become a better version of ourselves.
What can do you?